for the vacant WKA New York State Bantamweight title. It is brought to you by Gamma Labs. Appreciate their support. Here sponsoring us, Gamma Labs. It is scheduled for three-minute rounds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, both of these fighters have been waiting to come out here and take this title. So let's bring them out. Introducing first, Elijah Punzon.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame me for wondering. Doesn't matter, could be winter or the summer on the road. I do One Direction numbers, I don't fucking miss. Yeah, Stunner and Magno. When Wayne was gone for 8 months, we put this thing up on our back, and I was snapping off on every single track, though. Collect card from the boss, like where we at, though.
And let's bring out the other title contender. Introducing Mike, the Caveman Kuhn.
I'm raging, I'm a creature all day. I'll be slaying him when I see him, and I'm a caveman. The motherfucking caveman. Little piggy, you shaking and pacing. I cut your ass in the bacon. I'm laughing.
How you doing? It's Mike the Caveman Kuhn from Long Island Mixed Martial Arts. And we got my title fight tonight with Elijah Punzon. We're going to do some work, going to close our game plan, and we'll get it done. All right?
Everybody is screaming now because they're about to see a fucking caveman. A-M-O-B-M-O-T, I'll be slaying them when I see them, and I'm raging. I'm raging, I'm a creature all day. I'll be slaying them when I see them, and I'm a caveman. A motherfucking caveman.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gamma Labs presents the New York Fight Exchange first title fight in our history. This is history in the making tonight. For the vacant WKA New York State Bantamweight title, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He hails from Ronkonkoma, New York, representing East West MMA. He stands 5'7" and weighed in at 135 pounds, undefeated with an MMA record of 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Elijah Punzon. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He hails from West Islip, New York, representing Long Island MMA. He stands 5'7" and weighed in at 135 pounds, making his MMA debut. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike, the Caveman Kuhn. Your referee here with instructions, Alexis Phoenix.
And here we go. We got Elijah Punzon from East West MMA versus Mike Kuhn from Long Island MMA. Both of these guys coming from solid camps. I'm anticipating this one to be a good back and forth battle. And they touch gloves and we're off. And Punzon, the first one to shoot, and Kuhn grabbing the neck, sweeps him over. And Kuhn is on his neck right now looking for a guillotine. Punzon trying to finish that takedown. We got a high-paced scrap right here. And Punzon takes the back of Kuhn, very nicely done. Kuhn defending the back. Punzon looking to lock up the rear naked choke early. Kuhn not letting him lock up that choke. Doing a good job of fighting it. But Punzon with that body triangle. You can clearly see both of these guys are very polished. Punzon, like I said, coming out of East West MMA under Bobby Beltran and Andre Schuler. The gist I got from all the guys at that camp is everybody's very well rounded, so. You got Kuhn defending the choke, but Punzon's almost got his hands clasped. And Punzon trying to get that neck up, trying to get Kuhn to lift his chin. He's almost got like a neck crank going on right now. Looking to land some ground and pound to soften Kuhn up. Kuhn's got to really try to work Pinzone off his back here. Pinzone doing a good job of riding him. He's got that right leg really deep, so it's going to be hard for Kuhn to shake him off, especially with those double underhooks. Landed some soft shots, but he's doing enough to maintain the position, waiting for Kuhn to open up, give him something. These two came out both very aggressive, and then it was Pinzone getting the early advantage, taking the back of Kuhn. Kuhn doing a great job of fighting the hands and not letting Pinzone lock this choke up. And it looks close there. And Kuhn, again, hand fighting, not letting Pinzone finish that choke. And here we go, Pinzone working a bit of a crossface there. And there's the 10-second bell. And Kuhn will survive this first round. Pinzone spent majority of it on his back. And we'll make it to the second. And that was a great first round for Pinzone. Kuhn looked like he was getting the better of the stand-up early on. And then once Pinzone won that scramble, basically, and was able to take the back of Kuhn, he took the round over from there. Get that guy. And there you see them working on Pinzone's eye. I think it was one of those punches that Kuhn landed while Pinzone was on his back that caused that damage. And then you got Kuhn getting his instructions from his corner. Scrambles, and we're here now to start the second round. 135-pound WKA title fight. You could essentially call the winner of this fight the best amateur bantamweight in New York State. And Pinzone shoots immediately for another takedown, gets the lift, and a big slam down. The top game of Pinzone at work now. Kuhn looking for a Kimura. And he cranks it behind his back, uses it as a sweep, and he's on top. And he lands in mount. And Mike Kuhn, with a nice Kimura sweep, lands in mount. Now he's got the back of Pinzone. He's going for the rear naked choke. Landed some good punches. What a turn of the tides here. Kuhn is punching Pinzone. The referee is getting close to stepping in, and the referee steps in and calls a halt to the action. Mike Kuhn, I can say, pulls off the upset, beating the more experienced challenger, taking the back and landed some good ground and pound. Solid victory for the Caveman. And we're going to crown him the new WKA Bantamweight champion. Huge victory for Mike Kuhn and Long Island MMA. Huge victory there. You see Mike Kuhn ecstatic right now. His team couldn't be happier with that one. Pinzone looked like he had Kuhn in trouble in the first round, but Kuhn did a good job of staying strong and staying in it, coming out strong in the second round and getting the win. We're going to send it up to the guard for the particulars and the belt ceremony with Tom and Mike. What a fight. We'll send it up to the guard. Big win for Mike Kuhn.
Action at 46 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO and new WKA New York State champion, Michael Caveman Kuhn. And presenting the belt, WKA President Brian Crenshaw. And we're going to give it over to Stan the Man.
That was a good fight.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mike Kuhn, if I can grab you for a moment. I'm going to take you back about maybe like 6 months ago. We stood in this same exact cage, and you said you wanted to fight for this title. How does this feel right now?
Oh, man. When I called for that, I had my grappling match. My original opponent backed out. I still had to make the debut, but I think this piece of hardware tells everybody that's here, maybe that debut was a long time coming. So I'm ready to rock.
You came out hard in that first round. You were throwing bombs. Punzon took advantage of one of your missteps, took your back. You spent almost that whole round with someone on your back. You did a great job of surviving. What was your game plan coming into the second?
That was an ugly round. There was a couple of shots there, though, when he had my back, where I felt it hitting some soft tissue, hitting some temples. I knew it was hurting. In between rounds, I was standing there. I looked over. I saw he was hurting a little bit. He landed, but none of them really hurt. I was ready to keep going.
You did a great job. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Podcast. Thank Greg DiPasquale. I want to thank Brian Michelino, Ryan LaFleur, Dennis Bermudez, everybody at the Long Island MMA team. I want to thank Healthy Nutrition. Make sure to stop by, get one of their supplements. We have multivitamin. We have samples over there. Doctors About Care Medical, another one of our sponsors here at the event. One of my personal sponsors, but everybody way too many to thank, but yeah.
A testament right here, living proof you can do anything you want. New WKA Bantamweight Champion, Mike Kuhn. Give it up for him. We're going to send it back to the Garv.
NYFE 3 unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen. And we are unstoppable because we've got another title fight coming up right now. This one is for the WKA New York State middleweight title. It is also vacant, but somebody is going home with that belt tonight, and we're about to find out who. This bout is brought to you by Greek Bites Grill, St. Mauritius, and Southampton. They've got some great food, Greek Bites Grill, and now we're going to bring out these two title contenders. Let's get him in here. Introducing first, Konstantin Gemelis.
All right, we're getting ready for the next one. We got the 185-pound WKA championship, and I'm very fortunate to be joined by another 185-pounder here, Eddie Truck Gordon.
Thanks for having me, guys. Awesome night of fights so far. This one's going to be a big fight, so I'm pumped up for it.
Thank you for joining us. In case you guys don't know, Eddie Gordon is currently on The Ultimate Fighter, so keep an eye out for him. He's a Serra-Longo guy. I'm sure you'll see him in the big show pretty soon.
That's the plan. That's the plan. So tune in on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights, what is it, on Spike, right?
It's on actually Fox Sports 1. So
Fox Sports 1, yeah. Eddie Truck Gordon, ladies and gentlemen. What are you, 6-1 right now?
6-1, not including the show. So things are going good. Can't complain.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I like seeing all the hometown guys doing what they're doing right now.
Listen, you and me both, man. I tell you what, this is an awesome promotion.
You got two of the top camps on Long Island. Of course, you can throw Serras in there.
Exactly, yeah.
East-West MMA versus Long Island MMA here for the title.
And they're both undefeated, correct?
I think Eric Ott is 2-1 and the other one is 6-1.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Something like that. I believe that's
coming up, I was confused. My mama kissing the girl.
The guy in the ring now, Costa Jamal, is 6-1.
All right, folks, let's do it. For the vacant WKA New York State middleweight title, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, brought to you by Greek Bites Grill. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He hails from Port Jefferson, New York, representing East-West MMA. He stands 5'11" and weighed in at 185 pounds. With an MMA record of 6-1, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Konstantin Gemelis. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing Long Island MMA. He stands 6'2" and weighed in at 185 pounds. With an MMA record of 5-1, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Eric Ott. Your referee here with instructions, Alexis Phoenix.
Over the instructions upstairs. Do you have any questions? Don't you have any questions? Protect yourselves at all times. Listen,
Listen to my commands at all times.
And
they are ready to go.
And here we
I'm
go.
excited.
The WKA 185-pound title. We're joined by one of the top 185-pound pros on the East Coast, and Eddie Truck Gordon, helping us call the action for this one. Konstantin Jamalis versus Eric Ott. East-West MMA versus Long Island MMA.
Both guys look comfortable on their feet early.
From what I got, that's the rundown on both guys. Both got well-rounded skill sets.
Tell you what, they're not holding back, no feeling out process. They're definitely out swinging early.
Nice knee by Ott. Konstantin looking for the body lock, pushing him into the cage.
Might not be the tallest guy, but he, he's definitely built like a, a powerhouse over there.
Both of these guys look like they're in very good shape.
They're both staying active.
This little battle for position in the clinch right here. Eric Ott drops for a takedown. He's got his hands locked, and he's going to finish that takedown. Jamal is trying not to let it happen, and Ott immediately looking to transition to the back. He might be a little high, though. Oh, and Jamalis breaks down, and Ott throws the other hook in.
Both hooks in.
He's looking to control Konstantin right now.
You got to keep hand control.
Jamalis doing a good job not letting Eric Ott open up here.
Oh, that's deep.
Ott controlling him with the double underhooks and the back control, and it almost looks like Konstantin might slip out the back door and wind up on top.
Definitely getting interesting.
It looks,
there he goes.
And he winds up on top. It looks like Ott setting up a triangle.
Staying aggressive.
That's the playbook on both of these guys. They're both very aggressive fighters.
Definitely no feeling out process in this first round.
As we've seen with most of the fights tonight, it might come down to who's got the better cardio.
No, without a doubt. That's always the case in this game.
Yeah, everyone's just so good. They negate each other's skills till it turns out to who slows down first.
100%.
Ott looking for a Kimura, doesn't get it. Oh, he got hit with a good left hand there. And Konstantin trying to throw Ott to the ground. And Jamalis picks him up. And Ott closing his guard, looking to work some rubber guard.
Konstantin very strong. He got a nice little wrestling base.
Displayed some toughness there.
Oh, without a doubt.
Withstand that
Weathered
position.
the storm.
He's looking for an omoplata that Konstantin pulls his arm right out.
Both guys are dry right now, so he can get away with this.
And Eric Ott looking to set up a Kimura. I can't see the grip if he has it locked, but there's the 10-second bell. He's not going to have enough time to finish it.
Oh, he's cranking it. He's trying.
And that'll end the first round. That was some back and forth action.
Action-packed first round. Time flies when you're having fun in there.
All the fights tonight, that's how they've been. I don't know who to score the rounds for.
That was back and forth. I give out the first half of the round, then Konstantin came on strong in the second half. So
they each got a takedown.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to score in the judges' eyes, but people tend to remember the last thing they see, you know?
Yeah, Ott did a good job of avoiding taking any damage on the ground. And he did have we did forget, he did have the dominant position with the back control.
That is very true, yeah.
These fights get tougher and tougher to score, the better and better these guys get.
Well, the first round usually goes to the more technical guy. Second round goes to the guy with the most conditioning. Third round, the guy with the most heart, so.
Yeah, I like that analogy right there.
He's checked both those kicks.
Trying to work those low kicks.
Ott's just stalking him right now. Konstantin, oh, nice head kick.
Little foot slap right there.
Yeah.
Nice knee by Ott, and another takedown by Konstantin.
Oh, he might pop right back up.
Ott pops back up.
Nice flurry. Nice flurry by Konstantin.
Ott looking for a takedown of his own.
He's got his hands locked.
He needs to drive. And Konstantin grabbing the fence a little bit.
He's got it in deep. You got to suck it up.
And he finishes it almost, but he's going to wind up on bottom. And he winds up on bottom. Konstantin, good hips.
Dude, I'm shocked the ref didn't stop that one there with the fence grab, kind of.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It happens so quick.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And human instinct takes place.
Ott trying to run along the fence, and it looks like Constantine's doing the same exact tactic to maintain top position.
These guys are very evenly matched.
Two evenly matched guys from two of the, like I said, two of the top camps from Long Island.
Oh man, oh, he could pop up now if he stands up to his feet. He's out. Morales is pouring it in.
Throwing these punches, looking to set up a front choke.
Ott's level is kind of high. Constantine took advantage of that, shot in for the double.
And Constantine with another takedown.
He's turning it on in this round here.
Even if he's not landing the damaging blows, he's definitely controlling the pace.
Without a doubt. His aggression is definitely taking toll in this round.
He looks to be the fresher of the two as well.
Not tying him up from the bottom. Constantine's free.
And Ott resting in half guard. He's got to start working.
He's got to move. He's got to keep his hips going. Oh, he might be able to sweep his feet. No.
He's letting Jamalis just hang out on top and land the ground and pound. This doesn't look good for the judges.
No, not at all.
And Ott making a move now.
There he goes.
And he pushes Constantine up against the cage. He has a body lock. Let's see if he can do something with it.
Well, maybe having rope-a-dope here. Going for his own takedown.
Nice switch by Constantine to reverse the position.
Constantine looks like the stronger guy at this point.
You could definitely see the wrestling advantage for Constantine.
Without a doubt.
Ott again looking for a Kimura. Looks to be breathing a little heavy. Constantine looking to jump into mount.
He gets that. The leg's almost free.
And that's the 10-second bell.
Position.
And he's setting up an arm.
Oh, wow.
Another round there. Constantine probably taking it with the takedown.
Yeah, that seemed like a more dominant round. That might have been an easier one to judge. So it's going to come down now to who wants it more.
Yeah.
Third round.
So now it may come down to that first round being
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Tail in this fight.
That first round is a swing round right now.
Or it's going to come down to gut check. How bad does Eric Ott want it right now?
This could be where having a good camp, training hard could pay off for you.
You know, conceivably, you know from fighting, when you lose that first round or you lose that second round, it doesn't matter what happened the round before that round. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He could have won the first round big. If he lost the second round big, all he's thinking about is that second round.
Right. Oh, without a doubt. Got to have a sense of urgency in this round.
You almost think that both guys would want to finish the fight.
Exactly.
To not bring a fight like this to the judges.
Tell you what, though, the winner of this fight is the fans already, I tell you that.
Yes. Winner of this fight, first ever WKA 185-pound champion, so the stakes are high in this one.
And they're off.
And here we go, round 3.
Not going southpaw for the body kick.
And Constantine looking for another takedown, and he gets it. And Ott going for a high elbow guillotine.
He's got to take advantage of this. He's got the legs locked around, who knows? He's under the chin.
Looks like he's trying to throw up a triangle with the sweat factor. He's got to have something tight if he thinks he's going to get it. He's got to omoplata triangle position there.
Constantine got out of it.
Constantine doing a good job of staying on top here.
Keeping on him, keeping the weight on top of him.
Using that head to really control the center.
Oh, without a doubt. Those guys are very technically sound.
Yeah, I believe Constantine is the wrestler and Eric Ott's the jiu-jitsu guy, so the wrestling's winning the fight so far.
Oh, without a doubt, it's nullifying his position, keeping control, keeping the pressure on him, wearing him down. Looks like it took a toll on Ott, carrying all that body weight.
And there's a triangle.
Oh, the triangle, that's in deep.
That's in deep. That is in very deep.
He might be finishing this fight here.
I've trained with Eric Ott before, and he has a very good triangle.
Oh, he might have to tap. He might have to tap if he ties up that leg.
Oh, and he lands in mount.
Oh,
and that's the fight. That is the fight.
Unbelievable.
What a comeback for Eric Ott.
What a fight. Ott with the finish.
A nasty triangle.
That is absolutely wild. That was in deep.
You can see the training that the kid does.
Oh,
he
man.
stayed in the fight the whole time. He was looking for submissions, Kimuras, guillotines.
That might have been the fight of the night.
That might have been the fight of the night. Definitely submission of the night.
Wow. That showed a lot of heart, a lot of will. He wanted it.
Fatigued and it looked like he was down and out, and he came back from the dead right there. Great replay. Let's look at that triangle.
Once he locked that in tight, he had the arm, flipped him over, started raining down. Looks like he tapped.
Oh, they're saying he didn't tap. We're having a little controversy here.
I don't know. Looks like he tapped.
We're going to need to see another replay on that one.
Wow. The hands were going. That's a tough call.
That is a tough call there. It's the amateurs, though. You can't give the referee that option. He'll do it to you.
I don't think it was going to get much better in that position. They had it locked in tight.
You hear the East-West MMA following really chanting now. They're very unhappy with that decision.
Constantine doesn't look like he's arguing with it too much.
Oh, I could only imagine. He's probably furious inside. Barring that first round, however that way went, he definitely won that second round.
Oh, no, without a doubt. And
he
then
looked
that
like
third round
was winning that third round.
Yeah. But then if he stays in that position the whole round, he's closer to finishing the fight. That's a great fight.
Great fight.
You know what?
We're going to send it to the Garv.
Wow.
Here's Stan the Man.
Eric Ott, if I can grab you for a moment, that victory's got to feel great. New 185-pound WKA champion, Eric Ott, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take away from his victory. Both of these guys fought hard. That first round could have went either way. That second round, it looks like he was getting you with the takedowns. That third round, you looked a little fatigued. You pulled that triangle out of nowhere. What was going through your head?
I was really tired. I had some hiccups in my training camp. My stamina just wasn't where it should be. But it is what it is. I pulled off the W.
You fought a great fight. Both of you guys were really going after it. Both of you guys wanted that strap. It was Eric Ott who didn't stop fighting until the bell, despite being down maybe a round or two on the cards. When you locked in that triangle and you turned him over to mount, what was your thought? Go for the triangle, rain the punches down?
I just needed to end it and end it quick because I was tired. But I know he was tired too, so.
I mean, technically a referee stoppage, but it was almost a submission. You looked great tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank my parents. Happy birthday, Dad. He just turned 60. And my wife, Denise, is pregnant with our first. And my coaches and my team. Thank you guys very much.
All right, congratulations on the baby. Everybody, let's give it up for Eric Ott, 185-pound WKA champion. We're going to send it back to the Garv.
Thank you, Stan the Man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next fight brought to you by Shirley Feed Pet Supplies and Feed is for the vacant WKA USA welterweight title. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, let's get him in here, Jerome the Bull Mickle.
The team girlie ain't even worthy where we work him over. Knock him out, put his ass in a coma, this the death blow. But those Achilles cats is worth the peco. Petrol in your system, now you're petrified up in the metro. Bet your ass a boogie. Word to my homies in the boogie, gun in my hoodie. I pop hammers and catch a woody. Would he back down or back out? Got him asking like, could he, should he let it go? Or load it up and let it go? I bet I let it blow. Niggas will never know. I ain't the snitch type. I rip mics. I'm good with fist fights. Who wanna get right? But working. A lot of feelings hurting, murking, working, kill a person. It's the end of your movie. We close curtains. Yeah.
Jerome Mickle. I'm here at the weigh-ins. I'm feeling good. I've been preparing all these last 2 months. I'm ready to go. Hugh McKenna, I'm bringing it to you. You're going to bring it, I hope, because I came for a challenge, and let's get this working.
And let's bring in the other title contender. Here he is, Hugh McKenna.
For a long time, sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the back.
And I'm expecting fireworks in this one. Anyone who's seen Jerome Mickle fight before knows he likes to throw, and anyone who's seen Hugh McKenna fight knows as tough as they come.
All right, folks. Shirley Feed, Pet Supplies and Feed, and the New York Fight Exchange present the battle for the vacant WKA USA welterweight title, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He hails from the Bronx, New York. Representing Glacius MMA and Judo. He stands 5'11" and weighed in at 166 pounds. Undefeated with an MMA record of 10-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jerome the Bull Mickle! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He hails from Astoria, Queens, representing Long Island MMA. He stands 5'10" and weighed in at 170 pounds. With an MMA record of 2-2. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Hugh McKenna! Your referee here with instructions, Joel Becker.
All right, John, we have a lot of experience. Let's put it on. We fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. Protect yourself at all times. Listen to my instructions at all times. Touch it up and let's win this belt.
And here we go, Jerome Mickle versus Hugh McKenna, the WKA 170-pound title. Undefeated Mickle against the tough and durable Hugh McKenna, and they are coming out quick. And McKenna with a big slam. And he lands in mount. And this is not looking good for Jerome Mickle right here.
Well, you know what, Jerome, last time out, you know, things weren't going his way at first, and he put a big exclamation point on his victory. So do not count Jerome Mickle out for an instant.
Oh, yes, the Lopez fight, yes.
Yep. But, you know, to your point, Stan, you do not want to be mounted in MMA because that scores a lot of points for your opponent, and it's a tough position to get out of.
And we do know that Mickle, if he survives this mount, is always in good shape.
Oh, definitely, definitely. This is for the vacant WKA USA.
You can look at both of these guys. They're both specimens. They're both cardio freaks. I've trained with Hugh McKenna before, and he's as tough as they come. Good striking, good grappler. And I've seen Jerome Mickle fight a bunch of times, and he brings it.
Well, Jerome Mickle, you know, known for his heavy hands and his great striking, and he's been working on his judo a lot.
He is having trouble now underneath Hugh McKenna, though. Hugh McKenna taking his back. I think the difference maker may be in a couple of Jerome's other opponents. I think Hugh McKenna's got really good jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and this is a problem right here. Now, McKenna trying to sink that choke in.
He may have that. Mickle doing a good job of hand fighting, and McKenna is just going to take top position instead of trying to go for that choke. He'll stick to the mount. He might be setting up a head and arm triangle with those body shots and the way he has the arm trapped. It almost looks like it's there if he wants it.
Yeah, you know, Mickle's really strong, though. Might be tough to get that arm all the way across. But right now, McKenna's content to land those scoring body shots.
He's hoping that they pay dividends later. He's going to the bank with them. And I always tell anyone that I've ever worked with, you got to hit to the body. People underestimate it. Everyone wants to knock people out and be a headhunter, but you're going to land that shot to the head a lot easier when you soften up the body. And here we go. Here comes the bull.
Mickle gets that reversal, but McKenna trying to set up the triangle.
And McKenna goes for an omoplata that Mickle pulls out of, and they scramble, and McKenna winds up on top in side control. But good job by Mickle of getting out of that mount.
He got out of the mount one time, but McKenna still winds up in that dominant position.
I believe McKenna comes from a wrestling background, so... Oh, he hit him with a good punch there. Mickle diving on a leg.
Mickle for an instant there looked like he was getting the guard back, and then McKenna passed.
And McKenna takes mount again. Looks like he's setting up another head and arm triangle, landing those body shots to soften Mickle up. And man, we were expecting a lot of exchanges on the feet. We only had about 2 before this fight hit the ground, and it's been there ever since.
Well, obviously, this is where McKenna feels comfortable on the ground, and I'm sure Jerome the Bull Mickle would like to get back to his feet so he can utilize his punching power.
Mickle doing a good job of tying him up, not letting him posture up and land anything significant. He's really trying to set up that head and arm triangle. Good left hand by Hugh McKenna right there. And he is dominating this first round here. Mickle had that one moment of just a little bit of a moment of a sweep, but Mickle did a great job in not letting him get any offense going.
Oh, you know what? McKenna's got a record, 2-2, but obviously I don't know who he's been fighting, but he's showing all kinds of skills.
Oh, good job by Mickle.
Well, this is what you expect from Jerome Mickle. And, and now he's trying to land those punches.
Good left hand landed by Mickle. McKenna looks like he ate it pretty well. And like you were saying, yes, I believe that Hugh McKenna, one of his losses was a title fight, an amateur title fight, and the other one was a decision in which I believe he broke his rib in the first round or something like that, and still fought the decision.
Yeah, because he's a lot better than a 2-2 record. And but right now, and again, once again, he's able to get that top position.
Secures that takedown again.
Now, Mickle had a moment there back on the feet, and he launched a couple bombs, but he's going to need a lot more of that in these next 2 rounds.
And that was a very scrappy first round. Both of those guys exerted a lot of energy.
Well, we got to see how much it took out of McKenna to maintain that position.
What do you get, 3 or 4 takedowns? That's a lot of energy exerted right there.
Exactly, Stan. And but then again, being on the bottom and having to deal with that weight on top of you and pushing it around. So
the panic that you don't want to be there,
exactly.
Yeah.
But Mickle has shown that he can tough out those tough positions and then come back bombing. And that's pretty much
one thing I can say about Mickle in every fight I've seen. He doesn't get tired.
Right.
He's got very good cardio. He stays throwing haymakers. He stays throwing bombs. On the replays, you see a nice knee landed by Mickle and then a big takedown by McKenna. And here you see going for an omoplata. It just winds up being a crazy scramble that McKenna just rolls on top and covers, landing in side control. And right here, maybe this, that little of the mount action, here's a little bit of the cage action. And now we're going to set up and we're going to go to round 3. Is this 2 or 3?
This is round 2, and
big takedown by McKenna. It seems like that first round was really long. Big takedown into side control by McKenna up against the cage. Over by Mickle's corner. And Mickle's following, they're chanting. You see Brian Crenshaw over there telling him to get away from the cage.
Get back up, Rome.
And this is where Mickle really does not want to be.
And McKenna looking to take the back again. We saw Mickle escape last time. Let's see what he can muster up this time.
You got to give Hugh McKenna a lot of credit for being able to take down Jerome Mickle like this.
You got to say with Hugh McKenna in the 2-2, it's got to be similar to Mike Kuhn with the 0-0. These guys at Long Island MMA seriously have some skills. So
right, and now
he's got the rear naked choke, and it looks like he's going to tap. That's it.
Wow.
Huge win for Hugh McKenna. The first loss of Mickle's career.
I tell you what, Long Island MMA representing tonight.
They certainly got it done.
Greg DePasquale doing a fantastic job with his team, and they've got some Class A talent down there.
And there you see Anthony D'Angelo, striking coach of Hugh McKenna, giving him the tour around the ring, hugging it out with Greg DePasquale. Huge win for Hugh McKenna. Big victory for Hugh McKenna. You see him securing that rear naked choke. And he is happy with himself there. big, big victory for Long Island MMA. 3 titles tonight. They clean up and send it up to the guard. Right, there we go. Some of the replay, some of the action. Big exchanges. McKenna digging to the body, getting a big takedown. He really controlled the grappling in this fight, and that's what led to him securing the rear naked choke and getting the finish. Big victory for Hugh McKenna. 10-1, first loss of Mikkel's MMA career.
1 minute and 2 seconds of the second round. Your winner by submission by way of rear naked choke and new WKA USA welterweight champion, Hugh McKenna. And we are going to send it over to Stan the Man to talk with the new champ.
Everybody, let's give it up for both of these guys. Great main event they put on. Hugh McKenna, if I can grab you for a moment, the new welterweight WKA champion. How's that feel?
Dude, it feels so good. It almost looks as good as your dress right now, Stan. You usually look like a homeless man, but you look beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. You came out in this fight, it looked like you wanted to implement your striking. It immediately turned into a grappling affair. You got the better of it, you controlled the dominant positions, mount a few times, you looked great. Was that the game plan coming in?
You know, I wanted to do 1 or 2 exchanges with him, and then, you know, I felt the guy's power, and I didn't want to play with that. And my strength has always been wrestling, so I was like, oh shit, let's do a double leg.
And you certainly did a double leg. You got a couple takedowns, eventually led to you taking the back for the second time, locked in that rear naked choke. It's got to feel great. What's next for Hugh McKenna?
Hopefully, you know, turning pro, maybe 1 title defense here, you know, to surrender this strap to somebody before I go pro.
All right, Hugh McKenna, anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank everyone at Long Island MMA, especially Anthony D'Angelo, Greg DiPasquale, all my training partners. There's so many to thank. Eric Ott, Sergio Da Silva, Marcos Galva, Dennis Bermudez, Ryan LaFleur. These guys are just fucking powerhouses. Chris Wade, Handsome Rob, our physical performance guy, warmed me up today. I felt like $1 million. I'd like to thank my mother for giving birth to me, my Uncle John, because his hands are up and he's going crazy. There's just so many people to thank. If I forgot anyone, the most important one is my girl, wherever she is. I don't know. Camille, I couldn't have done any of this without you.
All right, Hugh McKenna, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for him. Great job, Hugh. Send it back to the guard. We're going to get a word with Jerome Mikkel now. Jerome, if I can get you for a minute. 10-1. That's got to not feel good. What happened in this fight?
All I'm going to say is I come to work. I could give him it. He outworked me on the ground game. My adrenaline was bothering me through the whole thing, but I'm not taking nothing from him. His wrestling superseded mine, but that don't mean it's the last time you're going to see my ass.
All right, definitely. Everybody, give it up for Jerome Mikkel. He wins every time he comes out. He just didn't go his way tonight. One more thing?
Mr. Nolan, you won the Instagram challenge. I thank you for your shares because they helped me get my ticket sales. Where's this at? My 10-0 victory shorts are presented to you for your fandom and the sportsmanship and the love you show, bro. So my 10-0s are for you. Whether I win, lose, or draw, I keep a deal. And these are for you, brother. Thank you for your shares.
All right, everybody give it up for Jerome Mikkel. Now we're going to send it back to the guard.
All right, and don't forget to tune in to the Matrix Studio Network, Talk That Ish Radio, broadcasting on Ustream or TuneIn Radio. Talk That Ish Radio, Ustream or TuneIn Radio. Also want to thank DesignSocialMedia.com. Thank you everybody for coming out. We will see you in September at the next NYFE New York Fight Exchange. Good night, everybody.